Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Receivers are bunched together. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bama. This quarterback on fire today.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Now taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run the option. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go. He makes the grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. See if they can convert the point after. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll use the ground game here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. A handoff to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up and
just trucks through the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown. Tie. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's field. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Here's the handoff running behind the big right tackle. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Gives it to the back. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Miami. Miami have to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
The key on a 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
They bring him down at the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive game. Ball all the way to the 21. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bama. Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown for the U. Strong game by this quarterback. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And a sophomore making an impact play. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Took contact on the throw. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Canes pick up enough for a first down.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an outbound, the catch made. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Penalty on the defense won't make much difference this close to the goal line. The Hurricanes line it up with first and goal. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. In the clear at the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. The shotgun handoff here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Alabama. Made the defense look slow that time.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. Quarterback drop. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from the 16. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Randall. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. A 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense. You work that clock, and you seal victory.
He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the back will keep the clock moving. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He hands it off from the gun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, tie, and the beatdown continues. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curve, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Miami offense is back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The pocket breaking down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. The defense has had no answer for this pitch-and-catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Extra point is good, but it's still a double-digit loss. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.